Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy, I think it's Thursday, right? Let me check. Yes, it is. Happy Thursday to you all, or happy whatever day of the week it is when you may be watching this. We're going to play a little bit of catch-up because there's a couple of recording slots open for the DA today. And, well, it's not quite 6 p.m., so the new music hasn't dropped yet today. So, we're going to get a little bit of an early start and go a little bit through the back catalog with a little bit of TNX. Well, actually, no, the new 6. I keep thinking they're still called TNX, but there's new 6 now. The P Nation boy group that debuted 2 years ago now at this point, because they debuted pretty early on in 2022, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. But they had new music drop a few weeks ago. They had a mini album, I think. Again, don't quote me on that. Oh no, it's a single. Never mind. But they had new music out about 3-4 weeks ago titled FUEGO, and well, I was planning on getting around to this at some point, but I saw that Unche's Star Diary, the latest episode of Unche's Star Diary had TNX members on it, and well, I was watching it while I was eating lunch today, and the little clip I heard sounded really cool, and I really liked it. So we're gonna check out the MV and the song FUEGO today. Here we go. I wonder what the rest of the song is going to sound like, because I know what the drop is roughly going to sound like. It's a little bit closer to what Move was, their debut song, and let me tell you, TNX's Move as a debut was crazy. I still love that song with a burning passion. And we've checked out their subsequent albums and stuff whenever they dropped. But I feel like this is kind of the first return to original sound that TNX have had recently, or the new 6 have had, so I'm very excited to check out what the full package is like. I do have to apologize for the fact that names to faces are still not a thing yet for me with this group. I just need to sit down and really spend time with them, just like various contents and stuff. But if you want to help me figure out who's who in the group, then I won't say no. So if you would like to comment it in the comment section below, I won't be mad at it. But we're not here to waffle about members, we're here to waffle about the music. So here we go. Oh, we're starting aggressive off the gate. Okay. What's up, baby? We're rocking on like a rock star. Oh, is this entire song gonna sound like this? Because I love the energy of this. Just kind of want to get you up and moving a little bit. Oh, what a slowdown. This like pre-chorus breakdown so nice. 하나, 둘, 셋, fuego. It's not the like biggest kind of in-your-face chorus in the world, but I love the bounce of that plucky synth. It's like plucky and also vibrating. It's really cool to listen to. Oh, that rap verse split was really nice to listen to. Go like purely rhythmic on the first half and then get a little bit melodic on the second half. That's very nice. I like the top line work in this song. It's really nice to hear all the various different flows and cadences in it. It keeps the song really lively without changing the bottom end of it. 하나, 둘, 셋, fuego. it's not like a very complicated chorus formula here, but everything works exactly how I want it to.
And now you understand. This is what we do. Burn it up all night, yeah. Alright. We gonna hit it like pumping, pumping. Everybody just bumping, bumping. 완전 perfect timing, timing. 뻣뻣하게 굼뜬 손발에 굴려도 popping. Uno, dos, tres, fuego.
Oh, switch it up into the Espanol one time. Oh, and a firm finish at the end. Oh. Hey, yo, look. The song is called Fuego. The song itself is, you know, I think it's very appropriately titled. That song's nice. Oh, okay. I do like the fact that it is kind of back to that harder sound that they debuted with. Don't get me wrong. I like the kind of, almost like growing up type of musical concept they were doing in the past, where it was a little bit more melodic, but it almost felt like it was going through, like musically following along the adventures of someone growing up from their youth or from their teens, something like that. I don't know, just something about the way they debuted and that impression that it left on me from their debut is just nostalgic to hear this type of sound come back with the new six. And I think that's why this song is really resonating with me. It's because Move as a song, I cannot state enough just how much of a banger that song was for me. That was my debut of 2022 for boy groups, and still to this day is one of my favorite, I would say, like late 4th gen boy group songs that dropped. That's how much I love that song. It's just something about the way it hit, the absolute power it held inside. Oh, the fire rap verse too. And while this has kind of spun that harder formula in a little bit of a different direction, it still has everything I like. It's got the kind of bounciness to it. It's got the oomph to it. It's got the low end that kind of makes your head rattle if you listen to it too loud, and that's very nice. But if we just kind of go back to the beginning and walk through that first verse. I mean, if you're gonna make a statement with your opening, if you kind of growl your way into it, yeah, that's gonna catch the listener's attention. And then it's establishing the beat already, right? Like, this beat will not change throughout the song a whole lot. I'll let this section of the verse play out. But so the bottom end of the song doesn't change a whole lot, all things considered, when it comes to like the pop scene. That means the main lifting when it comes to like showing off that the song is changing has to be done by the vocals or the top line, whatever top line is happening, whether it's, you know, rapping or vocals or a little bit of a mix of the two. And that top line work is so well done because they keep changing it up. They keep changing up the cadence of it. They keep changing the rhythm of it. They keep changing the style it's in, who's in charge of singing it or who's in charge of rapping on it. And by constantly switching it up, even though the instrumental part doesn't change a whole lot, the song sounds fresh. You know exactly when the next phrase of the song starts, purely from the top line work. And I think that's not easy to do, but they've pulled it off really well. The mixing of the flow is so nice. And then finally, we're in this pre-chorus section that's had this first major switch of the song so far, right? Hit the brakes. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Fuego.
Fire, fire.
And again, this chorus doesn't have a whole lot going on in comparison to some other parts of the song, right? But it's harnessing the pure bouncy yet also a little bit gritty sound that synth and the synth bass has going for the entire song, and lets it do its thing, right? The vocal top line takes a step back and bringing in the chorus with the hana to se fuego, boom, hit the bass. It's like, okay, we're gonna let the instrumental part take charge a little bit. We're gonna show off the choreo a little bit, pop off, do our own thing, and then bring in the vocals a little bit later. It's like the true nature of that lower end of the song has been unleashed by doing that, and the way they counted in too is so clean.
하나, 둘, 셋, fuego.
Because they build it back up. It's almost like a false drop in a way, right? And the hold up into the giggle to start the rap verse too. That's a very slick transition. Oh, who was the member that was... what was his name? It was the second rapper in Move. The second verse in Move will still live rent-free in my head to this day, because I think that's one of the cleanest 1-2 rap verses I've heard in a good long time. Is that... Are you hui? Are you hui? Because your tone kind of... Mine's... It's got kind of like the playfulness that I remember from the Move verse, but anyways, again, it's down to the whole not knowing members thing. But ever since their debut, TNX or the New Six have been really good at just like alternating who's singing what part and the transitions between when, you know, the member in charge of the top line is changing. It's always been so clean. And this has been, what, 2 years since their debut, and they still haven't lost it. And to me, that's become kind of like a signature moment of TNX music, or the New Six's music, is that whenever there's going to be a transition between members, it's going to be so clean and so effortless sounding. Oh, man. They're a lot of fun. And while I think the last couple eras were fun and all to listen to, it's a really good time for me as a fan of their like debut era music to hear this kind of hard bouncy sound back, because I miss them doing this song because they do it so well. And you know, they've grown up a little bit, they've refined their sound, they've honed in their abilities a lot more since their debut, and it just feels so cohesive now. And I think that, one, the evolution of their sound has been really cool to see, but two, also the improvement of their abilities from their debut has been really cool to see. And we love seeing a little improvement story here on the channel. Yes, we do indeed. But that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let's work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to maybe brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.